Hwang Minhyun is coming back as a soloist. On January 20th, it was announced by Pledis Entertainment that Minhyun is currently preparing to release a new solo album, with the solo song expected to be released in February. This makes Minhyun the third newest member to go solo after Baekjo and Jonghyun, and is Minhyun's first musical release since newest disbandment. Not only that, but this is Minhyun's first solo project ever since he made his debut with newest 11 years ago. The other details of the release, like the title and the specific release date, are expected to be revealed in the upcoming weeks. Aespa is going to have their first ever solo concert 2 years after they made their debut. Their first solo concert, Sync Hyperline, is going to be held this year at the Jamsil Indoor Arena in Seoul from February 25th to February 26th. They're going to include a set list of their hit songs, unreleased stages, and more. The tickets for the concert will go on sale on January 27th for the official fan club members and on January 30th for the general public. The second day of the concert will be streamed via Beyond Live for all the fans that couldn't attend, with ticket information for the online portion coming soon. So excited to see the girls finally perform for an audience of their own. DICE have disbanded. They made their debut in August of 2019, and their last release was almost 2 years ago. What they're known for is having members who are from audition programs like Boys 24, the second season of Produce 101, Mix 9, and Show Me the Money 8. 4 years after their debut, DICE Entertainment announced on Fan Cafe and Instagram that the group disbanded on January 20th. The company said that the exclusive contracts with the members expired, so they decided not to renew. They thanked the members and the fans and asked for encouragement and support for the members who are starting new. Best of luck to them. SM Entertainment have announced their plans to set a revised management structure in 2023. SM worked with the Line Partners Capital Management in the past so they could introduce revision campaigns to the internal management structure of the agency. It seems like the two have finally reached an agreement on January 20th on 12 clauses, which will cause changes in the management structures, which will take effect in March 2023 after the general board meeting in the company. So what does all of this actually mean? Beginning in 2023, SM will also adopt a multi-producing system, which is going to have them enlisting a lot of talented producers so they can inherit, sustain, and evolve the musical identity of SM Entertainment and its artists. With these changes, the company will not rely on Lee Soo-man for the creative direction of all music projects, but will also have more producers to use and therefore a wide variety of different types of music. NCT 127 are releasing their fourth repackage album, and they're already dealing with a controversy. The group is set to release their fourth repackage album AO on January 30th and have already released content like teaser images and music video teasers to hype the fans up for the release. However, it was the release of the cover image that really rattled the feathers of netizens. The cover features the members standing in a white room, but the netizens noticed that Taeyong was slightly favored in the shoot. Not only is he the only member wearing white, but he's also the only member with colored hair. This has made netizens complain about SM Entertainment pushing Taeyong a lot more than the other NCT members. A netizen made a lengthy comment saying, "The other members who have held back for 8 years and didn't even complain about the center's big head are the real saints here. Meanwhile, the guy who's the leader is still asking SM to give him more work every day." Another wrote, "This is Taeyong and the kids. Is this actually their album cover?" The actual fans don't have any complaints about who's in the center of the teasers for the album, but rather the bad quality of this comeback. A fan of the group said, "Now that I look closer though, like this concept is total crap. Is this all SM gives their biggest breadwinner? They're in basic clothes and the background is somehow empty but messy." Another complained, "Aside from Taeyong being the obvious standout with his red hair and inverted color scheme, I'm sorry, this has got to be the cheapest looking album cover. It looks like a test shot. You can even see the wall behind Mark." What do you think of this? NCT Dream are under fire again because of the day song that they received at the Seoul Music Awards, as netizens think that they already knew that they were going to get the award. After receiving the award, the NCT Dream member shared some additional comments regarding their win, comments which made netizens come to the conclusion. According to the Sport Seoul interview, Jeno expressed that since this was the group's first day song of the year, they wanted all the members to participate since they wanted to make the award more meaningful. Jeno continued, "After some discussion, it was decided that Mark and Haetan would make an appearance through a VCR recording. Even though they could not come in person, it still felt like they were performing with us." After the netizens noticed the remark about this being their first day song, Sport Seoul edited the article so that part would be replaced with "our first award show of 2023. Unfortunately for the NCT Dream members, the same interview was published in a physical copy of Sport Seoul issued on January 20th, so even if the comment turns out to be a typo, the general public has already seen it. Netizens were quite snarky with their comments on the typo, as it seems like they're still quite mad over NCT Dream's win. The comments included, "The winner of this award show's day song is probably predetermined for the next 10 years. They knew, we knew, everyone knew, and literally no shame whatsoever." Wonyoung is getting hate over the way she eats food once again. If you remember, a clip of of her eating a strawberry with 2 hands went viral last year, as people were saying that she was a pick-me girl who was trying way too hard to be cute. The same thing is happening all over again. IVE was filming a commercial for Papa John's, and it had the members eating the pizza and posing for the camera. However, a part of the shooting was posted on NatePan, which shows Wonyoung cutely eating pizza, but netizens find the whole thing repulsive and cringy. The hate comments against Wonyoung said things like, "She doesn't look pretty and I'm cringing," and "I have a prejudice against people who hate Jang Wonyoung, but this is seriously a bit too much." Other netizens came to her defense. A netizen said that since the members were shooting for the poster, they were trying to get the best expression and that Wonyoung wasn't the only one who was posing. The netizen went on, "As expected, as long as you're a pretty and successful woman, you're gonna be the enemy of female community sites. Even so, you guys pretend like you're not another woman's biggest enemy and pretend that you don't have an inferiority complex." A bunch of other commenters came to her defense too, saying that she isn't the first nor the only idol to do over-exaggerated acting for a commercial, yet she's the only one who's getting hate. Former AOA member Mina said that she got scammed out of 50 million won as she was trying to purchase a used Hermes luxury bag. She explained the whole thing on a lengthy Instagram caption so she could explain the situation to curious fans and ask if anyone happens to know the seller. Mina explained that the scam happened through a used item trading app. She said that the seller in question didn't take any actual money, but the two were to trade luxury bags that they owned. Mina said that she sent designer bags that were worth a combined 50 million Korean won, but the seller didn't send her the luxury Hermes bag as they promised, despite receiving Mina's bags. After scamming her, the seller disappeared. Mina went on, "I found out from the shipping company that it wasn't the person's real address, and I tried to call them, but someone else picked up." She said that she would be going to the police and exposing the user ID of the seller on Instagram, asking fans if they had any similar experiences with the seller or if they had any information on their identity. The netizens did the best that they could, advising her to get help from the portal app since she knows the seller's user ID. Another netizen told her that she can use the address, but if they use the address of an internet cafe or a convenience store, the netizen told her to use the surveillance camera. Other netizens criticized her for her naivety and said that she shouldn't have agreed to the deal in the first place. A NatePan user wrote, "I give her a round of applause for her bravery at even attempting to buy a Hermes bag on Jungonara." Another one said, "So she entered into a transaction worth 50 million won and just trusted them to send it in the post without seeing their face? Does she think these auction sites are shopping malls?" A commenter even joked, "Mina's making a little progress. At least she didn't blame Jimin for this, yet." All jokes aside, let's hope that Mina gets compensated for her loss. That's a lot of money. Danielle of NewJeans received a lot of negative comments because of a message that she sent. She sent a message on Adore's exclusive platform Phoning on January 19th saying, "What are you bunnies doing Chinese New Year?" The message didn't sit right with netizens who were wondering why Danielle was calling Lunar New Year Chinese when she's Australian Korean. Netizens were quite furious at her choice of words, commenting, "NewJeans over. I like them because there were no Chinese member, but there's a pro-China. And even if a Chinese member wrote that, they would have gotten so much hate, but isn't she Korean? Is she crazy?" Thankfully, Danielle apologized pretty quickly. She deleted the message and posted an apology on the group's official Instagram. She said that she sent the message but realized her mistake and decided to delete it. She went on, "Since Lunar New Year is a holiday celebrated in many countries and regions, including Korea, my expression was inappropriate and I deeply reflect on what I did." Danielle apologizes for offending people and said that she would be more cautious in the future. For once, netizens seemed to be accepting of an apology. They said that she did well apologizing, and as long as she would be careful in the future, it would all be fine. That's it for today. Leave your thoughts in the comments, and thanks for watching. Bye!